of the day.
Craziest I've ever looked. Dream come true for me.
I'm rooting for you.
I had you winning, a lot of people did.
This is something real exciting. I'm my best I've ever been. So excited for you, man.
Good luck, my friend.
Good morning, YouTube. We were one day out from the Olympia this morning. No, but we sent boss some check-ins. He was very happy with the look. We're starting to really build on this fullness. Kind of waiting for my digestion to clear. You guys saw how much food I had to eat yesterday. So just making sure that everything's working perfectly. Had a coffee, a little walk. Now we're on to meal one and really a pretty busy day again. So we're gonna do something similar to yesterday morning where I have a few meals being made up right now. I have 3 rice meals being made in the rice cooker. I have 2 almond butter cream of rice meals in the freezer getting cold like you guys have seen me do yesterday morning. And then this is what I'm gonna eat for meal one. So meal one, 130 grams of dry rice cooked here. That has some salt in it. I made that last night and got it ready for this morning. I have 50 grams of raw chicken, which cooked down comes out to be about 30 grams of chicken. Then I have 70 grams of pineapple here for this meal. Eat this one down quick, the rest of my stuff made up. I will talk to you guys when I have things made up and ready to go and kind of give you a tentative plan of what we're gonna do for the day. Now my brain is not working very well and I do not know what we got all going on today, but we got some tan. We definitely got to meet up with coach a few times, and then we have the athlete meet and greet tonight. So busy day, but always, again, fun, and love this part of the process. So just watching my body change meal by meal is always fun. We are on to meal number 2, and we are packing up the Airbnb. Things are going as planned, just like we want them to. Like I told you guys, I made 2 of my cream of rice meals already. They were in the freezer getting cold. Now this has 35 grams of almond butter. So one of them was 15 grams, one of them was 20. It's spread out pretty evenly, so it'll probably come out to be like 17 grams each meal. But we have that in here. And then obviously I made the cream of rice with the rice milk again, like I showed you guys. So the meal itself is 150 grams of cream of rice, 200 milliliters of rice milk, and 15 grams of almond butter. And that's repeated twice in here essentially, except for the next meal we'll have 20 grams of almond butter. There's a little bit more almond butter in here, but eat half of this down. The rest of my meals packed up, and then we're gonna head over to the hotel fairly soon. I have a tan at 1 o'clock, so we at least need to be over there by then. But we're just slowly packing up the Airbnb. Don't wanna feel rushed, don't wanna feel stressed out today, so just making things go as easy and as smooth as possible. But this is gonna go down easy, and then we will pack up and get out of here. So see you after that. We're at the hotel. We got a lot going on. I got a tan in about 30 minutes. I'm going to eat the other half of the morning cream of rice that I showed you. Instead of what I would normally have right now is a rice chicken pineapple meal, but I don't have that quite ready, and we're not gonna get time to go up to the room before I need to go into my tan. So this is already made, ready to go. So I'm gonna get this down, get it in, and make sure we're getting this food in early so that I can be done eating at a decent time tonight so I can go to bed fairly early, get a good night's, and really focus in on just getting this body perfect. This is 150 grams of cream of rice, 200 milliliters of rice milk, and 20 grams of almond butter. So I'm gonna run through this, eat this down, and then I'm gonna go back and get a tan. Okay, so there's your first prep brain moment of the day. Our protein girl, she takes care of me. She called me last night and she said, your first tan is at 6:15 tomorrow. But I registered that as 1 o'clock is my first tan and my second one is at 6:15. But she said she can sneak me in around in about an hour. We are going to still get this done early and get it out of the way. I want to be done with tanning before the meet and greet, just so that as soon as I'm done shaking hands with everybody and making sure that we get to see everyone, that I can go lay down, get my feet up, relax, and get to bed at a decent time. Schedule it for like 9 o'clock tonight when the meet and greet is over, but that puts me to bed at like 11, midnight, somewhere in there, and we definitely don't want that. So rest, fill and chill like we have been. We're gonna go up to the room, hang out for a little bit, and then we'll come back down here and actually get a tan. We are about to go down to our tan. It's about 2 o'clock. We go down about 2:15. But I'm gonna get a meal in real quick. So I got 150 grams of white rice cooked here, 30 grams of chicken in here, and 70 grams of pineapple. Then I'll be weighing out 10 grams of almond butter, and I'll just eat that off the spoon. Knock this down real quick, run through the shower and just make sure that there's no oil on my skin, and then we're gonna run downstairs and get a tan. Still gotta keep filling, but getting drier and drier for sure. Now let's go get a tan on. We are at Pro Tan. So now we're about to change this color, get dark. These girls have taken very great care of me. They're mostly based out of Texas, so I've got to spend lots of time with them at the Texas shows. Had lots of my athletes work with them, and I've been working with them since like 2019. They've been an awesome part of the team, and make sure that I'm the right color. Well, she had me come at she said 2:15 because, okay, the first one at 6:15, and I wrote down 1 and then 6:15. So I was like sitting in here at 1, and she's like, what are you doing?
We read the
Yeah, she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like,
It's okay.
I'm dumb. You can't go back there with me, but I'll see you, and when you see me, I'll be a different color. Being sprayed is good. Being hand painted is much better. Don't go ask for being hand painted every time. You have to be special for that. You gotta be this shade of white because I am the pastiest human on the planet. The hand painting is done. This is honestly my least favorite part of bodybuilding. It's cold, you're naked and exposed. It's a process, honestly, and it's to put the final touches on. It's a necessary evil. I hate being cold, and when you get the tan and your skin is wet and then the fans are blowing on you to dry it off, it is freezing, and it's honestly one of the worst parts and things that caused me one of the most stress out of the whole process. We do what we got to do. It looks really nice. The color's soaking into my skin really nicely, and we'll just keep building upon this now. So no more showering it off. Just keep putting layers on until I'm the perfect shade, and then it'll be showtime.
Love getting to shake hands with the fans, being involved with it. That's why coming here becomes a bigger experience. Going to the Olympia and getting to shake hands with your favorite athletes is part of what makes it the Super Bowl. Honestly, this is the craziest I've ever looked, boss. You guys already know he's the best thing on the planet, and we're dialing things in perfectly here. It can only get better. So I know he's just gonna keep twisting those finer knobs and those finer details, but we're gonna present something that's worth watching. Shake it up and down, it actually spins inside there and mixes the protein. Honestly, they're way better and they're way more durable.
What does it mean for you to be here in Mr. Olympia?
It means everything, man. This has been a dream since I was a little kid. I fell in love with bodybuilding at like 10, 12 years old. And it's been a passion of mine ever since I was little itty bitty. So this is a dream come true for me. I've been chasing this for a very long time, for the last 5 or 6 years. Everything that has gone on in my life has been for this sport and for this moment right here. Very excited, and I'm also very excited for the package we're gonna bring.
What was the toughest part for you, the preparation to be here?
This has been the easiest and best year of bodybuilding of my life, but previous to this, been knocked down, dragged out a few times, got a few second places. Bodybuilding's a marathon, not a sprint, so the hardest thing for me was being patient and realizing that I'm still only 27 years old. But I'm a young guy in the sport and just needed to take some time and grow and get better.
Who was or who is the most inspiration for you?
There's a few guys that are big inspirations to me. Physique-wise was Phil Heath. The first time I ever got to see him was the moment I decided I was gonna compete in bodybuilding. And then Jay Cutler was a huge inspiration to me early on. One for his videos and his DVDs, also his charisma and his ability to just be the man that he is and shake everybody's hand and be a great people's champ. So those two, and then Branch Warren for his work ethic. You know, I wanted to follow in the footsteps of that country boy thing and be a hard worker, and Branch is a big inspiration for that for me. All right, so they put Samson and I right next to each other. So we're both hostile athletes. If nothing else, if he wants to, he can take some pictures with the banner as well. He's not a Helix guy, but if he wants to shout him out, he can too. But he is a hostile guy, so if he wants to get some pictures with the sponsor in the background, he's more than welcome to use our banner as well. Just the extra finer touches we like to do. As long as we don't get in trouble, we're gonna make sure we leave this thing up and support our people that are taking care of us.
In Detroit, I was super excited.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I saw you in New York. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you so much, honey. It means
amazing.
so much to me. Thank you. What's up, brother? How we doing?
You are fucking killing.
Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that very much.
Huge fan.
We were so excited for you, man. Hey, I appreciate that very much, man.
this is
So it's gonna be a good one for
Right
you.
here with the man himself, Martin Fitzwater, in the mix. We're talking Olympia. You saw the press conference, I'm sure, Martin, right?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think?
I think I should have been up there chatting up with him, huh?
You always bring a good spark to that stage, which I absolutely love, because we need the personalities as well as the physiques. But Your name's been getting tossed around ever since that New York Pro came out swinging. You and Nick right down to the wire. I had you winning. A lot of people did. Unfortunately, it didn't go your way.
You know, we've been building on this year from Detroit to New York to this. I just continually got better, man. So I'm my best I've ever been. Corner's the strongest it's ever been. Yeah, honestly, man, I have the best team possible, but Brett is a huge part of it. Hopefully bring the detail that nobody else has, so that's the goal.
I look up to Martin because all his videos are positive, and I learn a lot from watching his videos. Every time I get back from the gym, I watch his videos, I learn a new thing like every time, and he's just a great guy. I just met him, he's super nice, and I hope to one day become a bodybuilder and become like Martin. It's great.
Do this thing, baby. I'm better than New York, so that's all I can say, you know.
You look enormous.
I'm honestly, we're about the same weight, but I feel like I'm probably about 3 pounds better condition.
It's just hard to believe.
Yeah, it is, honestly. I'm seeing stuff on my physique I've never seen before, so the boss said that we could be more conditioned, and he was right, so I believe him, and this is something really exciting.
Let's see the legs. Leg again. Look at that. Say, get a picture of that thing.
Way better. I'm very excited
Good
for
luck,
this.
my friend.
Thank you,
You
my
look
man.
awesome. Thanks.
Everybody's here, the whole crew. Brett and Yvonne are here now. So we got everybody at the booth. Hi, Mama.
How are you?
Yeah. How we doing, young man? How are you? Good, how are you? I'm most excited that I'm bringing the best package I've ever put on stage. The second I walked off that stage, we knew that the job was to be here at this stage and bring my best ever. I put my nose down, I improved 3 or 4 pounds. I'm in the best condition I've ever been in my life. I'm very excited to show this off. Put my best on stage, I'm in a battle with those top 5 guys.
Good other chest also. Yes. That's it, right? Quarter turn. Is front. Not spread. Top chest. Back double. Square. Abs and thighs.
He's been standing on his feet. He's just saying. I'm saying the whole time. I can see it in his legs. That's why he's tired. Did you see it in the real rest?
I won't judge now. Lay down with him. About 2, I would say. When do you want to go to bed, kid?
As soon as I can.
I already have pictures from that spot, right?
But I have my ring light, so I can make it very, very simple. It has been a long one. Honestly, the meet and greet was absolutely incredible. I love meeting you guys, shaking your hands, getting to see all you guys, and the amount of support we had, the amount of people telling us how much they've loved these and watched these. Very thankful for that, but I'm definitely tired and wore out from that. I got one more meal here. Boss wants me to lay down, let my body kind of relax. My cortisol got a little bit high, and I'm holding a little bit, look like I'm holding a little bit of water. Don't feel that way, so we want to just kind of let my body relax, let some of the cortisol come off. And then I'll take some pictures here for boss, and we'll finish up the plan for the night. But everything is going great. I'm lip tight, conditioning's on point. I just gotta, finish tweaking these finer knobs, and we make sure that we go on stage perfect tomorrow night. It's kind of a balancing game here where tomorrow we have to go the whole day and nail the look at night, which is different than most of the time where we have that prejudging in the morning. So that'll be something different, and we'll take you guys along for the ride. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, do all the fun YouTube stuff. Make sure to be commenting and sharing this stuff so that we can grow this channel, show how much bodybuilding is really awesome and great, and we're doing all these fun things. So appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.